draws the recovery. It's a fumble. And the offense recovers the fumble. So South Carolina's offense will have the football first here. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
Grab down the middle. It's Meyer. They stop him, but it's a first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? It's press coverage now from these DBs. Short throw complete to the tight end.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Testing the right side here. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Dropping back, it's Romero. Trying to create outside the pocket now.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
The attempt is no good. He missed it. With that miss, no change in the score. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. We'll give it to the running back. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And on the carry, he's heading left. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Hold it. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
The defensive coordinator this week's all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Breaking tackles. The first down pickup tackle at the 45.
I can't believe the calm here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here, and they line up and hit.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
And Mahan seemed able to make the crucial recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
They call the counter play here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Romero. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to pull it down and run. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. He knocks this one right through.
Made that one. The nigga missed the one from the 2-yard line and made this 58.
Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Handoff to the back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up into 36. So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's 1st down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned. Couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Scanning the field, it's Romero. Looking for the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the 1st quarter, and the run game has dominated. So here we go. 1st play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Ball handed off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. He's escaping the pocket now. They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. And the Gamecocks will send their punt team onto the field. Here's the punt. high in the air. Returner decides to fair catch this. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But the linebacker is really the quarterback of the defense on this play. Diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And the player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout while they check him out. Quarterback keeps the football. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Oh, the read option here. The quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinators calling good plays. The quarterback.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, and the onside kick works to perfection. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, handoff inside. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Linebacker shifting around now. Watch the spin move. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Second, that's the defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking to pass this time. Bringing pressure. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So 2nd down after the incompletion. And now they run the draw play. Powering through. And the Gamecocks are in the red zone now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. It's a quick grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good.
Trick me out my spot, man. They trick me out my spot.
Set it down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And the Gamecocks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Romero. This one is incomplete, right in the back corner of the end zone. After a long drive, it's a third down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball.
Same shit.
Grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense.
Down he goes. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Commodores will bring their punt team on the field now. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And with nobody open, choosing to just throw it away. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Romero. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of a half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And that one's straight down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown on that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Nashville as we say hello from our broadcast studios.
The Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stops at the 20. Trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Commodores will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. Touchdown, South Carolina. The special teams make a huge impact. Well, Kirk, we knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times we talk about vision. Usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. And you just saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks like he's going to run it. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down.
Well, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
South Carolina CPU.
First down and 10 now. Running back with the football. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime.
We did, but
They
he
come
was
up
gone.
with answers on how to try to slow down
They
his
put him
running
on.
back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
What?
The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. Commodores come to the line to start a fresh set of
I
downs.
could have sworn you beat.
The back's got it. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Handoff to the back. Quick spin on the run. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
So what was the final score?
It's 2nd down now. He'll hand it off. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
But really good run by this running back.
Yeah, you
the
are.
defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Then he come in there and say the EA Joe went out. Hey, if the EA went out, yours would have went out too.
2nd and goal for the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
He knew what he was doing.
In the 2nd half. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kurt.
Why they got all the quarterbacks in the entire country? This guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed
Houston.
when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
I think that's good theory.
They're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football.
I'm
The
over
South
the
Carolina
case.
offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I'm gonna go with my stuff out with one got a pop. A nice little building that's going to the line.
Is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss,
I'm gonna have to,
offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to
that jump broke down too. That's on.
Try and muscle for the first down.
So,
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
it's on 4,900.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll loft this one deep to the left side. This one is broken up and falls.
They got you, they shot.
Here's the second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the ball on the line of scrimmage.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29.
Yeah, oh, they know. The mama know that she wanted to.
Stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Takes the snap.
If somebody trying to help them just cuz. Oh, but that's actually part of your job, though. They not even, they blind to that.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it
That's
pays
it is,
off.
cuz. Yeah. I mean, man, then I know y'all got stories, though, dude.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W?
Oh, shit.
A big play after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Commodores. Made the defense look slow that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. It looks like the hands team were able to recover the football.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last drive produced 3
No, that's
points.
green shit right there.
Long-range
Hey,
field.
looking good.
First down here for this offense.
I'm just talking this in the building, too.
Handoff in a single back formation.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
To the air. It's Romero. Lets it go quickly. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
This is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip it. He actually tips it up into...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
It's natural.
So the Vanderbilt
it's natural.
They were clicking last time. Great protection.
And even if you don't think of it like that, somebody looking at it like that.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
That ball just seemed to sail. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and
long. I just decided to knock that down out. We would try to get it.
They take and try to pick up this first, and it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Second down after that previous play.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
And the crowd coming alive here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They're going to run it. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already.
Ooh.
And that is no...
Oh, yeah, he played. I don't know if he won, though. I know he played because I seen him. He texted us in the group and posted something. I know he played.
Three guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down.
I know he played.
Here.
I just don't know if he won.
Nice tackle there by the senior. Important second down play coming up. And here's the handoff. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Oh, it snaps to the back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. And the Commodores looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Fighting him off. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Commodores begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The ball is loose. Guy who coughs it up, recovers it, and prevents the turnover. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. He's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence in what he can do.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Man, looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. And they make the recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw, it's Romero. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. And sack sets up second down. And he'll set up to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This offense is still clicking.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Point after, knocked right through. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
Break just trucks through the defender. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Commodores. This offense cannot be stopped.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Extra point try coming now. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Romero. Pass clock. Breaks loose at the 40. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made in the 32. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Pressure is coming. Under pressure, just lets it go. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The Gamecocks will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock. Coming up, second down and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to the end zone. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Across the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Wow, what a play. Defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The linebacker shifting around now. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Romero. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got it. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially